Should I do the, This sounds like... You're good.
No.
This is better? Oh, God. I don't love how I sound on the microphone. All right, welcome everybody. Thank you guys for coming to our first 414 senior night. So this is awesome. We're excited to celebrate an incredible group of athletes and families. A little bittersweet. It's hard to believe that the youth club journey for this group is coming to an end, and our last group that some of you started at St. Anthony's back in the day and saw a lot of 414. For some of these athletes, as you guys know, you've been with us for nearly a decade, thousands of practices. You know, Julia has been here for 8 seasons, joining us since she was 10. I think she's one of my first and big memories, as I remember she came in sad at a practice after a tournament because she got a yellow card, and Brian told her she had to tell me and Carlos that she got a yellow card, to which we go, ooh, nice, and we fist bumped her, and Brian went like this and then walked away, and Julia got happy, and I don't think she ever looked back. She was ready to go. We had Emily and Lucy for 7 years, since 12s, also with Julia, the OGs of this group. Elena, 5 seasons, plus she's had to deal with me in high school, too, for a little bit of injury. All right, Emmy, Kaylin, Katie, Kira for 4 seasons, her entire high school career, which is awesome here. And then Jaden for 1 season, which was a huge addition to the team, and obviously not an easy transition with a group like this, and you fit seamlessly in with fantastic teammates. So we're very proud and happy with you joining too. It's been an honor to watch this group grow. As people, players, as a team, watching their coordination luckily grow and their confidence grow as well. Your leadership, development, and watching you as a top class of 2026 in this state has been nothing but impressive over the last few years. And of course, seeing the bonds and the friendships you guys have, you truly amplify what 414 is about. I want to take a moment and thank the parents as well. One of the best parts of running this club is getting to know the families, and we have a truly great group of 414 parents here, so thank you guys. All the rides to practice, the weekends in the gym, the team dinners, encouragement, diving saves onto the court edge, and then obviously all the big things that we can't really see that you guys have done on the side, we can't thank you enough for. And we truly appreciate the trust you put in me and Marissa, all of our coaches, and 414. So we want to thank you again from me and Marissa, you guys directly. Thank you so much. So we just love having all of you guys here. All right, this team has had a tremendous amount of success on the court, constantly being on top performing teams in our club. Just as impressive with everything you've done in tournaments and all of your results, statewide, high school-wise, and club-wise. Whether it's your enthusiasm that you bring to our sister team events, the mentorship that you bring as an athlete, as a player, or even as a coach for some of our younger teams, the involvement you've had with our elite player committee, you've done a whole lot to make 414 a better place, and we are really grateful for all you guys have done as leaders in this community. Beyond the high level of competition, it's just really great to see the friendships and teammates you guys have had. I can't say again how proud I am as a coach to watch what you guys have done as teammates and everything that we could have asked you to do to find success just as young athletes and young women. Also got to give a quick shout out and recognition to Coach Brian. Where's Brian at? As you know, he coaches girls 12 and 13s here. Looking back at those photos, it's kind of wild to see that he hasn't aged at all, which is kind of annoying a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. It's really cool to see the full circle, letting him come back and coach his group of 18s. Couldn't be happier. It's evident how much Brian cares and loves his team. It's going to be even more evident once he gives his speech and the emotions that I'm sure are going to come out. Brian has absolutely done a phenomenal job, and we could not be more proud of Brian. So thank you, Brian, for everything you've done for these girls. Quick little shout out to our special college commits, Kaylin going to Cornerstone, and Lucy with D1 Butler. Awesome job. So proud of you. And obviously all of our seniors, all of your college selections, I could not be more impressed and proud. I think it is absolutely amazing. Whether you just go to the university, you want to play club there or anything, I mean, you guys are really showing your intellect and your maturity, and we cannot be prouder as just adults and as a teacher of what you guys have accomplished. So in closing, on behalf of Marissa, myself, and all 414, we have a little gift we want to give to each of you as a small way to say congratulations, thank you, and don't forget us here at 414. Thank you for trusting and being part of us. We hope you stay connected with this club and look forward to following your journeys as the year to come. And of course, you guys still have one more big goal ahead of you in Reno, so good luck at Nationals. Really soak in the last moments together, and know that you guys have some great memories to look back on, as a lot of athletes do. So thank you guys. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Ann and our 12 blue team, the 18 sisters, for a special farewell with the girls.
For any of the parents who don't know me, I'm Coach Ann. I am coaching the 12 blue team, so I'm heading up the littles to your bigs. I just wanted to say that the Big Sister program is something that's really important because you guys are very awesome role models for maybe a bunch of kids who are new to club and don't maybe know the ropes. And all of the Big Sister events where you put in time and energy to get to know them and cheer them on is really, really great. We didn't really get a lot of opportunities to cheer you guys on, and our schedules being very, very different this year, but the Big Sister events were still very important for them, and each of our littles has a little something to say to their bigs. So, Stella, Brooke, you're up first.
Hi, my name is Stella, and my big sister is Julia. For the past few months, I've learned that she's a kind, positive volleyball player. Because we up to going for over 70 seasons is truly inspiring. Her dedication to the same club really shows how much work you put in. You're such an amazing volleyball player, and I'm not one day as good as you. Good luck in your practice. My name is Brooke, and my big sister is also Julia. I've only known her for a couple of months, but I can tell you that Julia is a warm-hearted and kind, energetic volleyball player. From how long I've known her, she is a great teammate and big sister to have. Good luck at Nationals. My name is Lucy, and my big sister is Katie. I really enjoy being your sister activities with you. I hope to be as good of a volleyball player as you can. My name is Chloe, and my big sister is Emily, and she was always so nice to me, and she was always cheering me on. If there was like a volleyball challenge my big sister did, she was always rooting for me. Her support meant so much to me. She was a great role model and inspiration. Good luck for all your volleyball years to come, and I know you're going to do it. Thank you. Hi, my name is Kennedy, and my big sister's name is Kayla. Today I'm going to tell you a couple things that your team did. First of all, ever since we got our big sisters, I saw her and I was like, she looks so nice. And she was, and she, of course, still is. Second, she's so good at volleyball. I have to be as good as her someday. I can't believe the season's almost over and I won't be able to see her. But over the last couple of months, I've had so much fun doing all the big sister activities. I'm so happy that I got to give a little sister an awesome role model. Kayla, and I wish you the best of luck at Nationals, and I hope you have a great season. Happy senior night. And by the way, my number is 23 and hers is 23, so it's the best number. Position. I also like that she was friendly and kind. I know it must have taken a lot of hard work to make it on the 18 elite team, and I hope to do that someday too. Good luck at Nationals, and I love you guys. Hi, my name is Mary, and my big sister is Susan. I had a great time doing all of my volleyball. She's a great friend, and I hope she can know how to share. I've had so much fun with her, even though I've only known her for a few months. It was her last chance to play volleyball. She would be an unforgettable player and never give up on her team. But she would play strong and memorable. yet she was born to play volleyball. She is also very funny, kind, and strong. She is a great volleyball player. I'd just like to say thanks for the memories and good luck at nationals. My name is Elsa, and my big sister is Emily. I loved working with her at all of the sister events, but my favorite was the Easter egg hunt because we got matching goodies. She has been such a great role model for me, and I love having her as my sister. Good luck at nationals. Hi, my name is Ava, and my big sister is Elena. Elena has been a great sister because she is so supportive, friendly, and kind. Also, Elena tries to help others in any way she can. I like that we mostly play some position. Overall, Elena is the best sister I could ever ask for and a great partner. It was very fun working together for the big sister dance. Good luck at nationals.
Aren't they cute? Good job, girls. I know it's kind of hard to keep up with all of these. And now 13 Blue, I think, as a whole, or do we have representatives who are coming up? All right, let's all go. It has been such a joy to get to work with you this year. The girls and I are so proud of all you accomplished this year. The fact that you can balance coaching and playing, school, and all that other crazy stuff is so impressive. And I can't wait to see how much you think of Minnesota. Good for you.
I get it.
Alright, they told me I had to say something, so I wrote it down. Gotta warn you, Tracy knows this. When I first wrote this down, it was like 35 minutes long. I tried to cut it down a little, so we'll see how it goes. There's just a lot of things I want to say about these girls. What's that?
Said I'm grabbing a chair.
Alright, good promo. I had to staple it together. Alright, here we go. I mean, I don't think it's any secret. This team is special to me. Not just because Julia's had it, but this is my first team of 4-on-4. Julia, Lucy, and Emily probably remember there were 14 girls in our first trial in St. Louis. And 3 of them are sitting in front of me today. I can cut it down if you're going to take shots at me, Phil.
I wasn't even close to the balloon.
Like Phil said, they were followed by Elena, 14's here, Katie, Kaylin, Kira, and Emmy, 15's here, and then Jamie this year. They're very talented, but what's always stood out to me about this group is how close they are. Some teams, it's like 10 girls, 10 Ubers at the end of the night. And with this team, it's kind of like, who can stay on the floor so we can all carry the one pound of covers at the end of the night on Thursday. Even after all these years, on Thursday nights, they make sure they head to Culver's for a little bit and hang out as a team after practice. They've always kind of been more than the sum of their parts. And this year has really been an example. There's 9 of them. And everybody on this team has stepped up at some point. Whether it was
Elena lying to me about mono so she could play at OVR. Or it was Jaden stepping in and playing outside when Elena couldn't lie to us about a concussion. Or just Kira hitting 277 at Badger Region while Elena was out. Everybody has stepped up at some point this year, and that's what we kind of need out of a small team. I could be wrong, Phil can correct me if I am, but he said they've had a lot of success. This year, they were the first team in club history to punch their ticket to nationals by winning a qualifier. Where they won it on. I think they were the first team to repeat as Badger Region champs, for sure in Open, when they completed their little revenge tour on Sunday at the Barrett Center, when we got to beat Hartford and then IAM in the last two matches. Until we had injuries and we had to sit some girls out, they had not missed the gold bracket until since last year at some point. They were the first team to win President's Day down in St. Louis. They've done a lot of things that teams in this club have never done before. They're very talented, and I think they got one more running. I think we're bringing home a trophy.
Oh, knock on wood.
Knock on wood. I'm hoping I have to buy a suitcase because I can't fit something into the plane as a carry-on at the end of Nationals. So I've been very blessed. I got to spend Tuesdays and Thursdays with them the whole time this year. I tried to keep my distance a little because this has always been Julia's team, and I didn't want to infringe on that. But don't think that means I didn't play. So I'm just thrilled that we can finish it off, and I get to see you guys finish from being pre-teens to being just incredible young women that are sitting in front of me tonight. I'm going to try to keep this less than 35 minutes, so I'm just going to say a little something about everybody, and then we'll move on. Jade joined us this year, and she was a perfect fit. Skill-wise, personality-wise. Like I said, this team has always been very unselfish, more the sum of their parts than just any individual brilliance, as good as they all are. And Jade came in, and I'm sure she would love to walk in and be the Libero this year, but we haven't been. So Jade was willing to sacrifice of herself, and she played middle back some, she played right back some, she played outside some. She's taking balls out of system some. She just did what the team needed her to do to be successful. And I think that's one of the reasons she put in so well. She just wanted to be on a good team. She wanted to do what it took to win. She's stepped in as a leader for us, whether it's leader on the court or noticing things that are going on the court and giving girls little pieces of advice here and there. The two things I think I will remember about Jaden when I'm old and senile and they're reminding me what my name is. One is going to be a pancake. We should probably, after this year, just like bronze bottle game Jemima and give out the Jaden Goldstein Memorial Pancake Award. Our first match, I think she got 3, and I don't know that we've done a match without Jaden getting at least 1 pancake since. So I will always remember the pancakes. The other thing I'll remember is Jaden will be back on a service run, and the other coach will move the serve receive around, and Jaden will be standing in the 1, and she'll look at the other team, and she'll jog over to the 5, and she'll look at the girl she's been serving, and then put a ball on her there too. That always makes me smile. Tells you how smart she is, how competitive she is. But the first time she did that, I actually did start laughing on the sideline. So it was just kind of like, all right, we got ourselves a bulldog here. So after battling against you for years, I'm glad we got to go to the World this year. Thanks for coming on over. It's been a cool to have you. Emmy joined the club at 15. She was my libero that year, I'm 15 born, and then she joined the elite teams at 16. And she's been on the team ever since. This is a theme, I could say this about everybody. these are all really nice girls. Like, and when you're really nice, you kind of wonder what they do competitors. These girls are, and so is Emmy. When she steps on the court, she is ready to compete. She has a wicked tough serve, and you know, like sometimes Emmy walks up, she gets her ace. The thing I'll always remember about Emmy, I'm not sure if it's a strut, if it's a dance, but you come out after you get your ace. I don't know how to do it. And sometimes the arms go up, or when you get a big dig or we win a big point, Emmy throws her arms into the air and celebrates with her team. I will always remember the little dance after her ace. The other thing I always remember at Badger Region Champs this year, second set we were down 16-12, I think. I am kind of punches to the face to start the second set. Emmy came in and ripped up like 4 aces in a row and immediately got it. Like, she was ready to compete, she was ready to pick the team up when her number came up. And that's the theme with this team, but she has always been ready for it. She's always ready to make a big play. And I will always remember that run at Badger Region Champs that got us back into that second set against Saturday. So it's been a thrill to know you for the last 4 years. Thank you for accepting my offer as a big team. And I can't wait to see what you bring at Nationals. And even though you picked the wrong SEC school, I can say hotty toddy when I see you, and so will time. So enjoy all this. Katie joined us as a 15 too. She played for Alina on the 16s. Alina, I'm never going to get that. But she joined the girls as a 16. She became the middle, which allowed Lucy to move out to the right side, and Katie has owned that middle ever since. She has a amazing ability to like read the setter and get to both pins and make life miserable on both pins, and then stay in front of the middle and get a block there too. She has been a great competitor. She's got a great array of shots in the middle to get kills, whether it's a one ball, like she buried that one ball in that Madtown setter's stomach and kind of knocked her over at MEQ. She can bury a one ball. She's got tips, she's got throws, she can run a slide, she can run a one ball. She can get us kills in lots of ways. So we can always get Katie the ball when we need to. But the things I will remember about Katie, the two things. One is how Katie gets a block and then turns around and throws her arms up in the air and has a big smile on her face, like after a block. And the two blocks I will always remember, the block to win the championship of President's Day, 17s last year, and then the block on championship point, Badger Region Champs this year. Two incredible plays, and I mean, Katie's been doing it all the time, so I'm not surprised that she came through and gave her points. Katie's going to play. Forgot to mention that for the first couple people. So enjoy Kara. Come around. Since you're going to be around, come see us. Let us know what's going on with you. Thank you for a great year, and let's go get it. Kaylin is the only girl on this team that has ever turned down an offer from me. 15's here on the tryouts. Kaylin's there. I go look at her card. It says regional only on it, and I'm thinking, oh my God, it's Christmas. Like, it was a gift from a benevolent God. And then, where is he? Lucifer walked in. Kevin, in the form of Kevin, walked over to me and said, I need a middle, I'm going to take her from you. And Kaylin took Kevin's offer. And honestly, it worked out really well for both of us. I'm going to watch Kaylin play for the next 4 years with Julia. I will never forget 15's year. I didn't get to see the girls in their first couple tournaments because I was coaching my team at Power League. Central Zone, 15's year, Lucas Oil Stadium. First time I get to watch the girls. And in transition, Julia took a ball on the run, set a C-ball to Kaylin, and Kaylin just absolutely bounced it. Now, that's when I knew that she took the right offer. She needed to be on this team, and I forgave her then, but now I'm thrilled I finally got to coach her after 4 years of watching her. Kaylin can hit any ball in the gym. She's great on 3 balls. She's great on 1 ball. She'll hit a push. She'll hit a C. She'll run a slide. So we can always get her involved in the offense. And then she comes up with big service runs and middle digs. Always got to appreciate a middle dig. The one thing I want to do still, Julia, set her a D-ball at Nationals so we can get that D-ball kill that we missed out on earlier in the year. That's the last thing I got to see from Kaylin. For Kaylin, my enduring memories of her, it's going to be like the first time I got to watch her at Central Zone in Indy, and then this year at OVR on match point. Kaylin hit a ball so hard the first time, and the girl didn't dig it, it just kind of bounced off of her. And they free-balled it back over, she immediately made herself available again in transition, and then got the kill on match point to win OVR points. So Kaylin, like Phil said, will be going to Cornerstone next year. She'll be playing volleyball. We're only 45 minutes away from our in-laws house, so expect to see us at some point next year. Good luck at Cornerstone, and it has been just an absolute pleasure to get to coach you this year. Kira, sorry. My first memory of Kira, 15-year tryouts, I was watching the pins, and there was one girl that no matter what she did, she had a smile on her face. Like, she'd hit a ball, and she'd come over, I was sitting in that corner, so the outside was sitting up, and I grabbed one of her swings, and she came over the shed, and she had a smile on her face, and I gave her the ball back, and she said thank you, and she left with a smile on her face. And she got back in the line, and she had a smile on her face the entire time, and she hit again, and she still had a smile, and she like smiled the entire time. Believe it or not, I remember that. 15's tryouts. Her personality is kind of infectious. Part of the vibe of the team, I would say, is Kira. She likes her sideline time, I find out. She likes her social time on the sidelines, and it shows. Like I said, the team's very close. Part of the vibe of the team is a testament to Kira and just her infectious personality. 2 things I will always remember about Kira. The first, I don't remember what match it was this year, but at one point, she stepped on me at 5-16. She made a really good pass with her hands, and then when the point was over, she came back over to the sideline, and she turned to me and she goes, I used my hands. The other thing I remember, the pursuit match at President's Day this year, she just bombed away. She won that set for us. That last kill you had, that out-of-system ball that was spinny that you took line, was a thing of beauty. I will always remember that story. That thing was beautiful. And then the way you stepped up at that regions. Elena was out. It was her first weekend being the primary outside with Julia's front row, and to go out in the 277 for the weekend was just incredible. So, Kira is going to Minnesota next year. Are you going to pick her up? Yeah? All right. Katie already told me. So enjoy Minnesota. I've loved having you this year. It's been great to get to coach and get to know you. And keep smiling. Elena joined the team as a 14. I remember her being at tryouts because I remember saying to Julia, oh my God, like she was just such an athlete when she walked in. What's up? She might have had pink hair too, yeah. Just seeing Elena as a 14 for the first time, I was like, oh my God, I've never seen a 14 with a ball. I just remember that, and I told Julia, you're going to have a lot of fun setting it. And I think she has over the years. Elena, been a rock for us since 14's year, which has been the starting 6 rotation outside her entire career here. And she can really do everything in a volleyball court. She's a rock in the back row for her. She's great on surfacing. She can hit it either pin. And her attack out of the back row is incredible. Unfortunately, Elena got drilled in the face with the ball. And it kind of derailed her for two tournaments, but how good she was playing before she caught that ball in the face. Her last match, before she got concussed, she passed the 2-7, she hit a 792, served like 85% for the tournament and had like 8 or 9 aces. She was playing incredible. She found her rhythm at JVA, and when we get to nationals, I can't wait to see how she goes now that she's back for her second tournament. 2 things I'll always remember about Elena. First one has to be last year, President's Day. Championship match, 3rd set. HP had just scored 3 points in a row. Colin called the timeout. They came out of the timeout. Julia set Elena, and I don't know that I've ever seen a ball hit harder than that person. It hit the DS and landed went out of the camera and landed like 2 points over. And that was it. Championship over. At that point, finished the goals, really, even though we had to win 2 more. I asked Julia, because I kind of saw them talking together as they came out of the timeout. I asked Julia what Elena said to her, and she just said 7. That's kind of Elena. She's not the loudest person on the team, but when she talks, the other girls listen. She leads by example. She's always been just the girl who would run through a wall for you to win a point. And she almost did at JVA on that one ball. That's my second one, where Elena's running full speed to the back. She one-armed it over. Somehow it got back over the net and ended up winning the point. Just the hustle, the being able to do, or willing to do anything it takes to win. That's Elena in a nutshell. So she's going to Minnesota with Kira. Enjoy playing club volleyball together. Thank you for being my assistant coach last year as well. And it's been awesome to get to coach this year. Thank you. Now it's still said 3 OGs. I'm going to start with Emily. 12's year. Emily has never lacked for confidence. That's a good thing as a libero, trust me. But she's a hype girl on the court. She even got hurt once being the hype girl on the court. Remember that? Yep. But she's also a heck of a libero. Although I do remember 12's year with Coach Park, there were times we wanted to rip our hair out because where the ball went anyway. Like, she wanted to pass that thing so bad. She's our libero, the ball's going right back, and Emily wants that ball. But as she developed as a libero, that desire to want that ball has served her so well. She is not afraid of the ball coming to her in a big point. And you know, we know we're in good hands if the other team wants to hit at Emily or serve Emily, and it's a big point, we're going to be fine. Over the years, Emily, I would say, might be our most superstitious player. She's got to get her 3 bounces on the court before she goes back to serve. I don't know how many times that has made me laugh. Sorry, I gotta go to the next page. But she can also be counted on to make the big serve by her teammates after she gets those 3 bounces. Two things I'll always remember about Emily. That play I alluded to with Elena earlier, coming out of that timeout, they served Emily, and Emily couldn't have given Julia a better, like she couldn't have walked up to her and handed her the ball any better. It was a perfect pass. If she doesn't make that pass, that play never happens. The other thing I will always remember about Emily is the music, the playlists, the speaker. She loves getting the music on and setting the vibe for practice. She's the hype girl, and you know she gets them going with the music as well. Emily, I am so glad you accepted our offer as a 12. You came back as a 13, and now we get to finish it up as an 18. I feel like Emily, Julia, and Lucy, I feel like I've watched them grow up. So, thank you. One more tournament, 3 more days. Keep making plays. Keep being the hype girl. When we were younger, it was like Lucy and the Midgets. Like Lucy was up here, and nobody else was more than like 5'3". The girls grew up around Lucy over the years, but so Lucy grew a little more, and Lucy's game grew a lot. I remember we were in the Dells. I think we were going to one of those choo-choo restaurants in the Dells, and Charles telling me and Park that Lucy had grown 8 inches that year. Tells you. I remember it, so it happened. But, or maybe I'm just saying. But that year, to start, like, Lucy added something that year. She's added something to her game every year. She's worked to get better, and it's paid off. Now with her going D1 to Butler, I'll have to root against my alma mater twice a year now. But I will be sure to be wearing my Butler gear when we come back to the island. Lucy, the one thing about Lucy is she has such a wonderful personality. She's an awesome human being. Lucy didn't always come to camps when she was younger. I don't remember if it was after 14's year or after 15's year. Lucy came to her first camp at 414. And when she walked into the building, you would have thought the Beatles just walked in. Maybe I'm dating myself. Taylor Swift, whoever. Like every girl in the building, like jumped up, ran over to her and started giving her hugs. Do you remember that? I remember that. Well, I remember that because I turned to Phil. Phil was always like, we're going to lose Lucy to Sting. We're going to lose Lucy to Sting. We're going to lose Lucy to Sting. And when that happened, I turned to Phil and said, that's why we're not going to lose Lucy to Sting. These girls love playing together. So, Lucy was a middle because we had nobody else who could even get over the net. 12s and 13s year. 14s year, she was joined by a couple girls who could get over the net. And then when Katie joined us, Lucy got to move the right side, and she's been a beast over there ever since. She can take an entire half the court away from girls when she walks. Couple memories of Lucy. One, I'll clean it up a little. After Lucy gets a big block, and she whips around to the team, and she's coming back, and she's kind of leaning forward, and she's screaming, "Let's up and go!" That gets the girls going every time. If Lucy does that early in a set, I'm like, we're going to be just fine in the set. It just gets the whole team going. Another memory of Lucy is Nationals last year. 33-32 against the 1 seed in our pool day 2. And who comes up with a big block? Lucy. And who turns around and is just like snorting fire afterwards? Lucy. So, I'm looking forward to seeing you get a lot more blocks, get a lot more kills. The other memory of Lucy has to be that deep ball you hit against Diana at Badger Region Champs. I've never seen somebody hit a deep ball like that. That was like, oh my god, that was like Harper Murray deep ball. It was incredible. So, it's been incredible watching you grow up on a volleyball court. Good luck at Butler next year. And if you hear someone screaming at the R1 during your Butler matches and rip it out, just know it's probably me. Thank you, Lucy. I did say Julia for last in case I didn't get through this. Julia has always been, shall we say, stubborn. And it is served her well on a volleyball court. She's always kind of been she wants to win, and she's always been like unafraid of big moments. If she makes an error, she wants the next ball. She gets mad at herself when she does make an error. It's because of how much she wants to win. I've always said she's one of the smartest players I've ever coached. She always, if I ever ask a question, like what's going on, what are they doing, Julia is always, she can always answer. She keeps track of what's going on our side of the court. She keeps track of what's going on the other side of the court. Phil took away one of my stories when she got that yellow card as a 12. But it showed how much she wanted to win, even then. Couple memories, I'm going to cut this short, otherwise I won't get through whatever else I wrote. So, a couple memories that I will always have with Julia. First, she sprained her ankle in practice, chasing down a pass. And her mom said to her, Julia, maybe you should hurt yourself chasing balls in practice, trying to get to that second ball all the time. I do. Because you looked at your mom and you said, "Mom, that's my job." So she's always taken it seriously. God help you if you get in her way going after that second ball. And then the other memory I'm going to take of Julia is it's one of the favorite plays other than the set to Elena. I love it when Julia's running one direction and then she sets that tempo ball back to Lucy for a kill. That is my favorite play for this team. I will remember it to the day I die. It's happened quite a bit, but that is another memory of Julia. The third one would probably be just the talks in the car when you were younger, on the way to tournaments, on the way to practice. I do miss those now that you're older. But thank you, Julia. A couple months ago, I asked Julia if she would be okay if I coached the team this year. And she did say yes. I told Phil I had to talk to Julia before I agreed. So thank you for saying yes, because this season has been just incredible. It has been a thrill to get to coach you all. Hard to believe we only have 3 days in a 4-on-4 uniform left. Let's make the most of it. Phil, Marissa, thank you for giving me the opportunity to get to know these girls this year. Like I said before, I tried to keep my distance a little this year because it's always been Julia's team and I didn't want to infringe upon that. But I loved every second with you guys. I didn't really every second. 99.8% of the seconds. Thank you, parents, for trusting the club with the girls for all these years, and for letting me spend the time with them this year. While we won't have appointment volleyball anymore after May 4th, Charles said it, let's get stuff in the calendar and make sure we stay together too. You girls, make sure you stay together. Yeah, you've played a lot of volleyball together over the years, but the friendships you've made are the most important thing. So, stay together, keep in touch, let us here too know about your successes going forward. And I do like that idea of you guys talking to dads into paying for your flights to go to Tampa and get like an Airbnb for you guys and your dads getting together too. So keep working on your parents for that as well. If you need anything from me, whether it be a recommendation letter, if you're taking freshman biology at college next year and you want a bio teacher to explain something to you, just reach out. I love y'all, and I can't wait to see what happens in the next 3 days.
Girls, we're going to do a picture with the younger team quick before they're leaving. Right up here? Probably have to go back. Emily, there's an off on the mic.
Squirrels. Let me get you two. Very nice. Switch, there you go. There you go. Forget to speak loud. That's why I speak. Can you guys guys hear me when I speak like this now? Use my phone. Oh yeah.
I have some wise words to share from an anonymous parent. This is a poem, and I'd like to share it with you guys. It's along the lines of something that I wish I would have known when I was in my first years of volleyball parent, so here it goes. Here's what I wish someone had told me before that first season. I wish someone had told me that you are going to feel completely lost for longer than feels comfortable. Not just the rules, not just the positions, the whole thing. The culture, the unwritten social structure of tournament bleachers, the parent dynamics that you did not see coming. You're going to feel like everyone else knows something you don't. They did once. They learned it the same way you will. Show up anyway. I wish someone had told me that the car ride home is sacred. Don't fill it. Don't debrief. Don't ask how she thinks she played or what she could have done differently or whether her serve felt better today. Just drive. Let her feel what she needs to feel without having to manage your reaction to it. The silence is not nothing. The silence is everything. I wish someone had told me that you were going to love people you would never have met otherwise. The mom or dad you meet in the hotel lobby at 6 a.m. over bad coffee who becomes someone you call or text on a regular basis. The family who starts as strangers in the bleachers and becomes something that you just don't have the right word for. Pay attention to those people. They are one of the best things this sport is going to give you. I wish someone had told me that the cost never fully stops feeling real and also never fully feels like a sacrifice. Both of those things are true at the same time. I wish someone had told me that you were going to learn things about your daughter in those gyms that you couldn't have learned anywhere else. How she leads, how she handles failure, how she loves her people, how she gets back up. Pay attention, not to the score, to her. You're getting a front row seat to someone becoming who they're going to be. Most people never get that close. I wish someone had told me that the early mornings are going to become some of your favorite mornings. Not eventually, but sooner than you think. The dark morning drive, the coffee going cold in the cup holder, the quiet that belongs entirely to the two of you before the day starts. You're going to miss those mornings. Not eventually, but sooner than you think. You're going to miss those mornings before they're over. I wish someone had told me that you're not just signing up for a sport, you're signing up for a life. A whole specific life with its own rhythms and rituals and community and version of you that only exists inside of it. And that version of you, the one built in gym bleachers on Saturday mornings over years of showing up for someone you love completely, is one of the best versions of you that's ever been. Nobody told me that was coming.
Okay, now you have to answer some questions. We're gonna see if the parents can guess the girls' answer to these too. All right, here we go. Question number one. Which player from the team became a minor local celebrity 15's year when her
TikTok.
when her video her TikTok, when her TikTok video went viral in Indy?
I know.
Yeah. It was Lucy. How many views did that thing have? Like 8,000 or something like that? All right, there we go. 15,000 likes over 200,000 views. All right.
Wait, tell us when to show it too.
Okay. I'll tell you when to show it after I ask the parents. We'll see if they agree with you.
Okay.
All right, number two. Which player was most likely to run their own company as an adult?
No, he tell us when to show.
All right, parents, what do you think they're going to answer?
Ooh, I'd pick Julia or Emily. That's who I'd pick.
Julia and Emily, play them. All right, show 'em. We got Kayla, Emily, two Julians, and Elena. All right.
Who is it?
A little bit of a, well, but most people say Julia. All right. Who is most likely to be a coach when they grow up, for lack of a better term? Wait, don't show me yet.
He's telling us when to show.
Who's most likely to be a coach as an adult? All right, now you can show me. We got multiple answers. We got Elena's, we got Jaden, we've got, yeah. Jaden and Elena seem to be the two. Next question. Who takes the longest to get ready in the morning?
Dude, I think Nico is laughing a lot.
The longest to get ready. Everybody said I'm going to go.
That was unanimous.
Next question. Who is most likely to take a nap between matches? Everybody said Elena or Lucy. Most said Elena. Let's see who wants to answer this one in front of your parents. Who is most likely to get busted using a fake ID at college? And Emily has it. All right, next question. Who's most likely to be a teen mom when they have kids? Who's most likely to be a teen mom when they have not teen, T-E-A-M. T-E-A-M. All right, we've got Emily, Emily's, we've got Julia's. I'd say Julia got more votes than Emily. This one's kind of. This is the cleaner version of what you guys saw last.
Okay.
Who is most likely to become a mom first?
I know.
There are a lot of different answers for that. No consensus on that one. Along those lines, who's most likely to marry rich? Well done, Lucy, well done.
That's awesome.
Let's see.
Who's most likely to keep the team calm in a big moment?
Not Emily.
Bro, Emmy, like.
Wow, you guys are all over the place.
Okay, we've got some Elena's, some Emmy, Katie, Lucy, Elena. We got a little bit of everything on that one. Katie. Going in the complete opposite direction. Who's most likely to argue a call with an official?
One of those two. One of those two.
Thank you, Jake.
All right, next question. Who's most likely not to look for a zone and just decide who they want to pick on and serve? Definitely Jake. You guys better have got that one right. Who eats the most snacks between matches? I did not see that coming. All right, next one. Who's the most competitive on the team?
That's hard.
We've got a lot of Jaden, we've got a lot of Julia, and we've got a lot of Emily. Okay. Who's most likely to have some random thing that is suddenly needed in their backpack? We've got Julia, we've got Jake, and we've got Elena. Along those lines, who's most likely to forget a jersey? Who's most likely to forget a jersey? We got, I don't know, we have Lucy. We got a lot of Lucy. We got, who is most likely to be on a reality TV show? Or have a lot of Emily and Emmys. We got a lot of Emily and Emmys. All right. This one we're gonna go back into the way. Well, not necessarily about you guys. Which coach was most likely to sweat through their original outfit and need to change clothes between matches? Which coach?
Say goodbye to
Okay, next question. Which coach most needed the jump boxes? Which coach most needed the jump boxes?
Sorry, Colin, I had to go there.
Someone said short.
Next question. Who was most afraid of Phil when he took over your 16s year?
Oh my god, so easy. You guys better guess this right.
At least she's self-aware, I guess. All right, this one, I'm going to ask you, I'll ask it two ways. Which parent is the loudest and most likely to get a red card? We've got Charles, I did not expect that, but Charles, Joel, and me, parent edition, I did like that parent edition version, obviously. Who is... Who's most likely to become a famous internet influencer?
Lucy all day. Oh,
Lucy all day, and then one Emmy and one Kaylin.
That's like my worst nightmare job.
Who's most likely to make the team laugh? We've got Emily or Lucy, Emily or Lucy, Emily, Lucy. A lot of Emily and Lucy's there. All right, I've been avoiding this one because I don't know if I want to know the answer. But, what phrase does Coach Brian say all the time?
I hope there's none.
Ooh, they look like they're thinking really hard.
Oh, okay, horrible effing call. Okay. Birdie gonna set, going on the timeout. Yes, that's good. Oh, get some food in you. Yes. That is a little more
have fun with it. Let's see, we're running out of questions. Who had to use an EpiPen in Madison last year?
Never eating food. Never branching out again. I believe so, yes.
All right, 16's here. Who found Emily's phone at a tournament and took a picture with it? Who would have guessed?
Who would have thought?
Who would have guessed?
I was saying, and it's on your Instagram still.
Who's most likely to marry their high school sweetheart? Or a lot of Katie. A lot of Katie on that one. 3 more, sorry. What word best describes Bhutan at 414? What word best describes Bhutan at 414? Witness, memorable fire, unforgettable, memorable family. Never forget. Witness. All right, last one. Oh, okay. All heart. All right, last one. What will you miss most? We're gonna end on each other, my amigas, each other, my team, all of you girls. Practices. Winning big games, I like that one. That's it for trivia. Now open your presents.
Thank you, Marissa.
Then just the kids, and then we're done.
Katie, tell your mom you love her.